So I am here today with my October empties. I feel like I just filmed an empties like yesterday, but apparently not, because this bag is full. So if you want to see my beauty trash, just keep watching. And remember, please subscribe if you haven't already. It would not be an Erin's Empties video if we did not have baby wipes. These are the Huggies ones. They have Mickey and Minnie all over them, and I really like them. Trash. All right, these are more of like the other types of like white products. I have a pack of the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. I like these, but like I said in my last empties, I think I'm tired of them now and I'm ready to move on to other wipes, but I really do like these. You can get them pretty cheap if you get them in multi-packs or if you go to Costco or BJ's or Sam's Club or anything like that. So yeah, these are good wipes. I have a pack of the Facial Radiance Pads from First Aid Beauty. These exfoliate, tone, and brighten. They're alcohol-free and safe for sensitive skin. I really like these as a toner. These are really good. I'll either use this or my Pixie toner, but these are very saturated. I love these. I would definitely repurchase these in the future. I have a box of my e.l.f. Hydrogel Under Eye Mask. I love these. These are in a 3-pack for $8. These are like my favorite under eye masks next to the Tarte ones, but these are a lot more affordable. I have a mouthwash. I never put like toothpaste or anything in here, but this is a really pretty big mouthwash, so I decided to show you guys. This is the Crest Pro Health Advanced for stronger teeth with extra whitening. I like it. It's a mouthwash. I don't know. I'm not really that picky with it. I have a body wash. This is my Magic in the Air body wash. You guys know this is Magic in the Air is like my favorite Bath & Body Works scent. I have 2 more backups of this, I think, but this is definitely a great scent. I highly recommend it. The notes on this are almond flower, sparkling persimmon, white iris, whipped vanilla bourbon, and fluffy sandalwood. So yes, if you have not checked out the scent Magic in the Air, I highly suggest you do so. We have a hair mask. This is the Garnier Strength Butter Repairing Rinse Out. This was supposed to be for like a damaged hair. My hair isn't that damaged, but I definitely did use this like once every 2 weeks in the shower. I felt the scent on this was very strong, and I just kind of felt like it made my hair a little bit more greasy. I'm using a different hair mask right now from Garnier that I love, the cranberry one, but I definitely would not repurchase this one. Guys, I finally used it up. I used up my Bye Bye Pores primer from IT Cosmetics. It looks like there's the slightest little bit in here, but I promise you there's not. Let's see if we can get it to pump it off. Oh! It just sprayed me in the face, so no, it's not. Nothing is coming out of this thing. I love this primer. I highly recommend this primer if you haven't tried it. It blurs your pores. It keeps you matte. It's an all-around great primer, and I highly recommend it. We have a lotion in here. This is the Sweet Pea body lotion from Bath & Body Works. This is just a little one that I kept in my purse. This is like an iconic, like classic scent, and I really like it, and I would definitely repurchase this, but not for a while because I have a lot of lotion to go through currently. I have a candle. This is the Aromatherapy Comfort Candle with vanilla and patchouli from Bath & Body Works. This has natural essential oils in it. I like this. This wasn't my favorite candle, but it says that it calms the mind to encourage relaxation and creates a sense of harmony. I don't know. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. These aromatherapy candles are a little bit more expensive than the normal ones for some reason, but I got this on sale for $12. If it was on sale again, I'd get it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. I have my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I did really like this while I had it. I definitely like the cucumber one more than the rose one. I don't like the rose one at all. Would I repurchase this? I don't know, because I really like my Tarte one. This is a lot less expensive than the Tarte one. So I think if I was in a pinch for a facial spray, I would get this, but I'm okay without it. But if you are in the market for a new facial spray, I do recommend this. This size bottle. This is 4 ounces. This is only $7 at Ulta, maybe $8, but it's a good price point. All right, this is something I'm really sad to see go. This is my Sigma Sig Magic brush shampoo. This is a 100% natural dry, I'm gonna say dry shampoo. This is a 100% natural brush shampoo. What I liked using this for was my beauty blenders and my like foundation brushes or bronzer brushes or powder brushes, like brushes that have a lot of product built up into them. I will repurchase this. I just found out that Sigma came out with a foam version of this, which I'm thinking of trying instead of this regular version, but I'll keep you guys updated. This was $15 for about 5 ounces, and because I didn't use it all the time for my brushes, it lasted me a pretty good amount of time. It smells good and it cleans everything really well, so I do highly recommend this. We have an eye mask from Sephora. This is the Nourishing and Repairing Avocado Eye Mask. I like these, but I think the e.l.f. ones just do the same thing and they're cheaper, so I get these in like kits around the holidays. I don't know if I'm gonna get one of those kits this year, but it was good. I have a sample of the Glam Glow Matte Glow Moisturizer. It's like a creamy water balm. I hated this. No, no, no. I hate balms. Bye, bye, bye. Alright, so we have like a couple samples I had at Sephora. This is the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. I always get samples of this at Sephora because I just don't want to commit to buying the full size. I do really like this, but I can only use this on my skin about once or twice a week because whenever I use it, it burns, but that means it's working. I have a sample of the Kane & Austin Prime Protect Primer. This is a $58 primer. I don't know if I would ever pay $58 for the primer, but I did enjoy the sample while I had it. My only problem with it is it's like a little bit of a tint, and when I'm not tan, you can kind of see the tint before I put my foundation on. A couple beauty blenders that it's just their time to go. This is the Eco Tool sponge. It has some rips in it. I don't know if I would repurchase this again, only because this like soaked up a lot of product. I felt like it ripped pretty easily, and I'm not that crazy about the shape of it. This is one of my Morphe sponges. Same thing, it just has rips in it. It's just old. I have 2 backups of this already. I highly suggest the Morphe sponges. If you haven't gotten any already, they are sold at Ulta now, which I'll leave a link down below. But if you'd like to purchase from the Morphe website, Nicole has a code, YWP, gets you 10% off on the Morphe website. Alright, we have a lot of eyelashes. So these are the eyelashes that I wore while I was in New York, like 4 days in a row, and I love them so much. These are the Pure Pro eyelashes in the shade Bombshell. I need to get these again. I love these lashes so much. They were so comfortable. They were so easy to apply. Yes, yes, yes. The Pure lashes are about $14, but I highly recommend them. Same thing with these. These are actually the lashes that I'm currently wearing. These are the Violet Voss lashes in Come On Eileen. These are so easy to apply. They're just like the Ardell bands. Not all Violet Voss lashes are like that, but this specific pair is really easy to apply. I don't feel them. They're not heavy on my eyes, and yeah, I highly suggest them. These were a limited edition pair, like the packaging, so I don't know if this is a permanent style, but if they are, I will leave them linked down below. So we have a whole bunch of Ardells. Double Wispies, my favorite lashes in the entire world. I have like 6 or 7 pairs of these in my drawer right now. Yes, Double Wispies, they go on sale like buy one get one half at CVS, Ulta. They're really good. Demi Wispies, same thing. These are for when I want to look a little bit more natural but still put together. Love them, love them, love them. This is a pair of the 600 Blacks from Ardell. I did not like these lashes. They were too separated for me and did not give me enough volume, so I will not be repurchasing those. Oh, we have another sponge. Okay, so this was my Pure sponge. Same thing, it's just really old. I'm not crazy about the shape of it and has tears in it, so it's just time to go. I have another lotion. This is the Poolside Pop Body Cream from Bath & Body Works. This was just like a little freebie that I got. I liked it. It's alright. It was very suntan lotiony, but I know people like that, but I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this scent. Alright, now we have a lot of makeup. Okay, so let's start off with mascaras. We have my favorite mascara in the entire world, the IT Cosmetics Superhero. It's time to go. It smells, it's getting very gloopy. This is what the wand looks like. I love this mascara. It's my favorite high-end mascara. I buy this whenever it's like super on sale or if I can get it in a kit or something, but I definitely love this mascara. I haven't been wearing as much mascara as I've been like, because I've been wearing lashes a lot more lately, but definitely my favorite. My favorite drugstore mascara, which is like almost an exact dupe for it. Same thing, it just smells and it's just getting old. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and this is the False Lash Effect Mascara. You can get this at Target, you can get it at Ulta. It just dries out pretty quickly, but this is only $5 and that's $24, so They're pretty much exact dupes of each other. This is a little sample I had of the Troublemaker mascara from Urban Decay. I do not like this wand. I know a lot of people are going like crazy about this mascara right now. Maybe it's only because I had a sample, but like I don't like this wand at all. I found it to be very pokey. I didn't like it on my bottom lashes. I would not repurchase this mascara, and yeah, I don't like it. We have a moisturizer. This is the Dr. Jart Ultimate Hydrogel Moisturizer. I didn't like this. This made me oily. This is a gel, but it's like so thin of a gel that I don't know. I just didn't like it. I would not repurchase it. If you have dry skin, maybe this will work a lot better for you, but it did not work out for me. All right, so this is a Pixi Glow Tonic to go, like the pad version. This is just a one little guy that I had. I love these. I love the Pixi Glow Tonic. I will continue to repurchase that again and again, and I love the pads as well. So, yep, highly suggest those. We have a concealer. This is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. So, there's still product in here, but what happened was I took out the stopper. And whenever you take out the stoppers in concealers, it gets to be a bloody mess. And this concealer, I can tell the texture of it was changing. It's just very messy once you take the stoppers out of products. So I was just ready to see it go. I got my money's worth out of it. I do love this concealer. I will continue to repurchase this concealer, but I have to go through about 4 concealers before I buy a new one. I have 2 eyeliners that I actually used up. These are both ColourPop liners, and I can't even swatch them for you because they are both completely used up. These are the ColourPop liners in Poppy and Yuzu. These are 2 colors that I'm not sure I would repurchase because I would like to find these colors in more vibrant, like brighter colors. But these ColourPop liners are really good. I do highly suggest them. They're only about $5, especially if you just want to try out color for the first time and stuff like that, because it's a very inexpensive way to try something new. We have a ColourPop Ultra Satin. This is in the shade Molly. This just got kind of gloopy. I'm going to swatch it for you. This just got kind of gloopy, and the shade is just not a shade that I'm into right now. And the ColourPop Ultra Satins and Ultra Mattes go bad pretty quickly, like 6 to 8 months, so I'm just ready to part with this. I used up my favorite brush cleaner. This is the Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid, which it's funny because I've never showed this in an Empties video because I had so many of the little 100-point perks that you can get from Sephora that I've never had like an actual empty container. So this is my first empty container to show you guys. I love this cleanser. I will continue to repurchase this again and again. This is the best way I know and love to clean my brushes, and I cannot imagine cleaning my brushes any other way than with my Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid. Alright, we have a couple perfume samples. We have Elizabeth and James Nirvana White, which is one of my favorite perfumes. I like Nirvana White and I like Nirvana Bourbon. I have Marc Jacobs Daisy. This is not my favorite of all time, but if I have samples of it, I will wear it. So, yeah. A couple more makeup stuff. I have the NARS like lip thing in Get Dirty. This was from a couple of years ago. This started to smell, and I could tell the texture was changing on my lips, so I don't mess around with lip products. It's time to go. This is a Makeup Forever Brow Gel in the shade 35. I love this brow gel a lot, but my shade is 45, so what I would do with this is I would do 45 all over my brow and use 35 kind of like to highlight it, and I found that 35 dried out quicker than 45, which is weird, but yeah, that's done. I used up, and like I even scraped it out, this little Milk Cosmetics Blur Stick. This was just a 100-point perk sample. I don't think I'll ever buy this. It was good while I had it, but it's kind of forgettable. I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Booster. I did like this as a serum. I don't know if I would go on my way to purchase it, but it was nice while I had it. I have the Tarte Guard Sunscreen Lotion with SPF 30. Yeah, this was like, this little thing lasts me forever, and I really definitely love this in the summer. It's odorless, it's good sunscreen, and it spreads very nicely. And I have a Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is very exciting. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon. It's just the black one. This was like a birthday present from Sephora a couple years ago, but I really liked this, and yeah, I use it up. I have some stuff that I'm decluttering, so not necessarily these are like bad products, but they're just, some of them just didn't work for me, and I'm ready to pass them on to someone else, and yeah. So this is a Cashmere Glow lotion from Bath & Body Works. This lotion is like 5 years old. Like if you look in, this is about halfway full, but the texture is really weird on it right now. It doesn't smell like it did when I first got it. It almost has like an oil to it, so I'm just ready to let it go. This is a mask from Pure, the detoxifying mud mask. This is about half full, but it has a shelf life of 6 months. I've had this well for like 18 months. I found that it's not doing anything for my face anymore and it's just ready to go. I have a mascara that I definitely did not like. This is the Double Up Volumizing Mascara from Ardell. So the wand looks nice and everything, but this definitely did not do anything for my lashes. Found it to be a very wet formula. It got all over the place. Not my favorite. I have a blush that I definitely didn't like. This is an Ofra blush in the shade Mai Tai. This is so chalky, guys. Like, the color is beautiful, but on your face this is extremely chalky and I couldn't blend it very nicely, so I'm gonna see if one of my friends would like this to go to a new home. I have some e.l.f. products. This is an e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in cool brown. I don't use eyebrow pencils. I thought this would be cool to try out, but the color of it was just not right for my brows, and I find that with eyebrow pencils, some of them are too dark, some of them are too light, and then I was thinking of keeping it for the spoolie, but the spoolie is like pretty harsh, so bye-bye. And then I have these 3 like e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow things. I don't know if you guys remember this. I bought these in like an e.l.f. haul in May, maybe May, April. My problem with these is they don't stay on my eyes, and like they're very, the liquid is not, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. Like the one that I just tried to swatch is already dried out, and I've tried with these multiple times, and it's just, they're not opaque enough for my liking, and it's just, I'm just done with them, and I'm just ready to see them go. I gave them a shot. I tried them out. I got my $2 worth out of them. I have an Ardell shadow stick. Okay, let me talk about shadow sticks for a second. My Laura Mercier shadow stick is the best shadow stick I have ever used. I can literally do one swipe of that and get full pigment. I do one swipe of this and I get nothing. Like, I'm literally like scraping at my hand right now, and it took me that long to get that built up. I'm just very picky with shadow sticks because I have such a high expectation of them. I just didn't like this one. It is a really pretty color once you build it up. It's in the shade Make It With You. It is a nice shade once you build it up, but I even found that when I did get it to build up on my eyes, it didn't stay long, and it cracked very easily. So I'm gonna see if one of my friends wants this, but it just didn't work out for me. I have a face powder that didn't work out for me. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Beige. Now, my grip with this is not the powder. I think this is a beautiful powder. It's just the shade. This shade, it's called Warm Beige, so you would think that it would, I don't know, have a good yellow tone, but no, this has a very peachy tone, and it's not good for my particular skin tone. And it makes me look peach whenever I wear it, which I don't like, so that's gonna go. I have some brushes that I'm decluttering, and I'm just going to see if any of my friends would like them. This is an Urban Decay finishing powder brush. It's a stippling brush, but it's not thick enough for me, so I don't like it. This is the Morphe R9. This is a contouring brush, but it's just, I just didn't like it. This is just a Morphe brush that doesn't even have a name on it. It's too flimsy for foundation, and it's not, I don't know, it's too flimsy for foundation, but it's not flimsy enough for powder. It's like weird in between. I just don't like it. Yeah, so that was brushes. I have this Beautycon BFF makeup drop thing, which I tried to use this for foundation and I just didn't like it. So I'm just gonna try to, I always wanted to like break apart one of these things. I never got on that trend of like the makeup like things to use for makeup. But yeah, it's just silicone and it's just, ugh, I don't know, grosses me out. I have a ColourPop blush. This is in the shade K-Popped. This just dried out. I don't really like ColourPop blushes. They're just too, I don't like cream blushes. I just don't, so bye-bye. This is a lip liner from Laura Geller in the shade Buff. My problem with this lip liner, it's a beautiful color, it's just too drying for me. So I'm gonna see if one of my friends would like that. This should have been in my empties. This is the Brow Tones from Benefit. I do like this for my brows. This is in the shade 4. I think I just needed the shade 5, but it adds nice little highlights to your brows. This is actually an empty. This is not a declutter. This is a declutter. This is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Give Me Mocha. I did love this for a really long time, but you can even see right now I can't get an opaque swatch. It just wouldn't go on my lips opaque. Bye-bye. And this one breaks my heart. So this is my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Ashton. Is that not the most beautiful color ever? Problem is, it smells bad. It's time to go. The formula changed. I've had this almost 2 years now, so. All right, everyone. So that was my declutters and empties for the month of October. Oh my gosh, October. Let me know down below any products that you have finished this month and anything you would like to see me try out. And remember, you was kind, you was smart, you was important. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.